Good news is we've got at least some rain clearing up for our friends out in Socorro and Valencia counties. We do have a little bit of some pops of clouds out there, but the biggest amount of cloud cover still remaining on the south and eastern portions of New Mexico, where we also have a little bit more of a higher potential of rain there. Notice that green is also starting to make its way into portions of Eddy and Lee County. In fact, though, live look at Roswell this morning. Again, tons of cloud cover out there. They're right now at 59 degrees with a lot of humidity out there, which is usually not what we see for this time of year. But here's where that rain is out across portions of Lee and Eddy County, again, where we have at least some of those showers, bands of showers moving through the area. Well, it could be a little bit on the messier side this morning for some, so take it a little slower on the roads if you're out in that area this morning. Now, depending on how long that cloud cover sticks around, could really limit how much of that heavier rainfall we could see this afternoon. But weather models do continue to show the potential for some heavier thunderstorms for our friends out in the Sacramento Mountains. Once again, that's where we have flood watches. And if one of those storms can set itself up over the burn scars, it wouldn't take much to see some of that flash flood potential. But some spots, I think a lot less coverage for rain today. But there is still the potential of any one storm to move through the metro area as well, anytime starting at noon, and then it continues until about 9 o'clock this evening. Now, that's where we'll watch for the potential of that flash flooding passing through Ruidoso to Alamogordo and just south of the Santa Rosa area. So again, just be a little bit more mindful on the weather as you go through the day today for friends out in those areas. Now, the reason why we have that is that low pressure system continues to slowly work its way to the east. That's where we have, again, still at least enough moisture in the atmosphere to use up for the day today. But by tomorrow, it'll really kick itself out to the east, and then we'll be left with more of just a minor ridge of high pressure. And that's where we'll watch as we get into that extended forecast. A lot drier conditions through the extended forecast. Maybe a few spots could see at least a stray shower or storm at some point during that extended forecast, but most of us are going to be at least a little bit more on the dry side. In fact, Farmington remains more on that dry side. Highs in the 80s by Thursday and Friday. Las Vegas, we're going to see highs almost nearing that 80-degree mark as well once we get to about Thursday. So that dry air continues to stay in place, especially for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for our friends out in the Santa Fe area. East Mountains have the potential to see some of that showers and storms later this afternoon. Again, us in the metro as well. Not everyone will see rain in their backyard, but if we were to see any one storm here in the metro, it'd come between the hours of noon and 9 o'clock this evening. Take a look at that. Next weekend starts Balloon Fiesta, and look at that sunshine across the board.